Hey everyone, Sheldon here coming at you with the first impressions. Only one thing that I haven't tried here tonight, which is going to be this bar right here. This one and something that I've got off screen at the moment I have tried, but I wanted to go ahead and kind of surround the conversation about cacao. So this looks like it reads Markham and Fitz Chocolate Makers Brain Food. Really interesting. I'll go ahead and show that for a little bit. Really interesting about this bar is that it had ingredients that I hadn't really seen in other chocolate bars. So some of those are ingredients: organic cacao, organic cane sugar, but then afterwards, blueberries, almonds, cashews, blueberry powder, organic acai powder, maca powder, and contains nuts. And some of the nuts that are included on there. But anyways, this looks like a really good quality chocolate bar. And I felt like treating myself, so I wanted to go ahead and pick this up and show it to you guys. You guys know me, I'm a huge fan of cacao in a lot of different formats, and so I'm excited to try this one. This one is unique in the sense that, let me just get this up close for you. It's by a company that I pronounce Raaka, in the sense that it combines cacao and matcha, which are two things that I really love and I enjoy them together in this chocolate bar. Also, another thing about this company that's also unique is that they go for an unroasted technique, which is, at least in my experience, not so much heard of. A lot of chocolatiers tend to roast the cacao beans, but they don't. So cool little information there. And when you open it, which I'll do that for you guys in a little bit, you can go ahead and read as to why. Main thing is though, I want to try this one. Just to give you some reference, this is 66% cacao. And this is 85% chocolate. I personally am a fan of darker chocolates, but I don't hate on chocolates that are a lesser percentage. It's just that a lot of times I don't tend to like the sweetness of them. I think that because this one combines it with matcha though, I really do enjoy the balance of both of them. Okay, on to this one. I did open the little stamp here just to get a look at what the bar looked like, and it does look beautiful. I'll show it to you guys. All right, here's the back first. And on the front has this really cool geometrical design. Love the way this looks. Let's see. First impressions. So I'll be very honest with you guys. It's an experience. Ooh, I love the geometrical shapes. Feel good on the fingers. Ooh, kind of brittle. It breaks pretty easily. It is a thin bar. It breaks pretty easily, which is nice. Sometimes I feel like I had to struggle to break a chocolate bar. So let's see. I feel like 2 at a time would probably be good enough to get a first impressions. Here we go. Okay. Starting to get into it. The taste of the cacao and chocolate is very present. It's a deep, dark flavor, but a really smooth flavor too. So let's keep it going. Wow, that's a treat. That's a treat. I don't eat milk chocolate because I'm vegan. I mean, I know that there's alternatives out there to vegan milk chocolate, but the thing about it is that a lot of them I just don't trust the quality of them, and I feel like they're gonna go too high on the sugar, which I don't enjoy. I prefer darker chocolates, so I don't even bother. But I think that this one blends in those little pieces of blueberries. There's actually a piece in here I'll show you. Those little pieces of blueberries, and those blueberries add a really nice flavor. I'm guessing that this is, you know, a dried roasted blueberry right there. I get real close just so you guys can see it. And then I'll go ahead and taste it. Yeah, pretty sure. You can taste the little seeds in there. Well, anyways, while I was sucking on it, all you can mostly tell was like the dark, intense flavor of the chocolate. But then I started to feel around all the nuts and then the blueberries, and so I was like, well, let me go ahead and start biting and chewing. And then that's when you got that really good mix of that darkness, but also sweet flavor. Wow, that was unlike any other chocolate bar that I've tasted, for sure. I will say that. All right, just one more for fun, right? Okay. How does that compare to the Raaka? Now that I've had this one, Raaka, I don't know. If I had to say, I'd say I'd probably eaten 8 of these ish. So I'm definitely familiar. They're one of my favorites. That's why I pick them up often. Let's see. I will say I do like the packaging just depends. This looks really elegant and nice, but this gives you a lot of information on the company that I like, both on the back and on the inside. When you open it up, let me see here. And personally, literally, I like to save a lot of these guys. I feel like they're like collecting little pieces of literature, but it gives you a lot of cool information there. So I like that. Okay, just got finished eating that one, that brain food chocolate. Big fan of them. Really good. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show you the bar. This one's also really cool in the sense that it has all like these ripple effects. And I do like the way that looks. It looks really like raw, if you will. Okay. There we go. Already, it's definitely more sweet. That's something I forgot about this one. Wow, this one's so good too. So, although this one's more sweet, it never gets to the point in my opinion where it's too sweet. The chocolate is strong enough and smooth enough, but then it includes, and I just have to confirm what it is here, but I think it's puffed quinoa. Let's see. Cacao beans, cane sugar, cacao butter, puffed quinoa. There we go. Puffed quinoa, and then matcha green tea. So then that puffed quinoa, if you've never had it, it's cool. It's like think of it as like micro Rice Krispies. And so those little cracks adds a good texture and just a cool overall flavor to the chocolate bar. Really good. I still really like this one a lot. So there you go. There's a little bit of comparison. And then I got these off to the side over here. In case you're wondering what these are. For a long time, I had really wanted to go ahead and find a way to preserve a cacao pod. And when I went to Guatemala this last time, I found it. It was right there at a cacao shop, actually, of all places. And they were selling them. They were all over the table. And I just so happened to ask, like, hey, do you guys happen to sell those? And then they showed me to the corner where you could, like, select from a whole bunch. So it was really cool. These are 2 dried cacao pods. And you can still hear the beans inside. So it's really cool. I keep these in my little altar. So they're really nice to have. Okay. Then, bonus item, like I said for you guys, that I don't think many of you guys have heard. I shared it probably once or so on my story. But let me go ahead and show you what that is. I had not heard about this item either until I found it. And I'm really excited, not just of this product, but also the company. Okay. Get that for now. Just finishing that. That was awesome. Cacao water. Here we go. Boom. I feel like, and this is Blue Stripes, that's the company right there. I feel like the marketing / advertisement, or what you will, could be cooler, just because I feel like the product is so cool, but it's a funky type thing, so I could see it in what it's going for. But just in general, a little bit of information right there about the company. Just in general, what the company is doing is a really cool thing that I hadn't seen done either. Basically, Blue Stripes is saying that so much of the cacao or chocolate industry throws away so many of the ingredients of cacao. So they mainly only use the cacao seeds to go ahead and make chocolate, right? But then what happens to the actual fruit, or what happens to the pod that it comes in? Pretty much just goes to waste in a lot of cases. Well, they're aiming to go ahead and change that. For example, this comes from the fruit. And so if you've ever had cacao fruit right there, that's what it looks like on the inside. And I'll tell you this, chocolate and cacao, the fruit, tastes completely different. Like nothing alike. Cacao fruit is super fruity, super sweet. I like to say that it tastes like Starburst, except that in a fruit form. And so finding this in the United States, because I only ever eat raw cacao when I go to Guatemala, finding this was like a godsend. Really cool. So let me try to see if I can describe this for you guys. I already know nothing really like it, because unless you've had cacao, raw fruit, but let's see. Wow, I don't know. Okay, think about like a super fruity coconut water, but the fruitiness, because of course coconut water is a little bit more viscous than regular water, so it's a little bit thicker. But the fruity flavor tastes like cacao, which is hard, because unless you've had cacao. But it's like that coconut water thickness, but it tastes like cacao, and that's really awesome. I'm super happy. Anyways, glad I could share all of that cacao stuff for you guys or with you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.